So, the other day, I um, I heard about something called the cloud, and I tried it. It was great, actually. It was it has many advantages. I mean, I don't I didn't have to store any datas at home. I didn't have to rent any movies. They were streaming all around. And actually, um, all my devices were synchronized without doing anything. I mean, God bless Google. But I quickly saw some limitations. Actually, where for every single website, I had to create an account. And many times there were some space limitations. And I don't know, but I heard about some security or privacy problems, but I have to tell you something. I don't read terms of services. So he didn't. I also heard about something called self-hosting. And actually, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. There were like many applications available. I mean, federated applications, and I had for every single usage I had in the cloud, I had an application that do the job in my own server. I mean, free software. So I thought this was really good. And the first problem I saw was that my mom can't install them unless it's even if it's such great apps. I mean, I used RoundCube instead of Gmail. I used OnCloud, but I didn't have to store anything on Dropbox or Mega. But yeah, my mom don't do that kind of thing, installing applications on her own server. So that was a problem. And the point is that we wanted to fill the gap between the usage of that kind of applications and the technicity to install them. And we wanted to make a simple solution to do that. So, what do we actually need? What do we want for that kind of solution? We want one stable, reliable, and easy to install operating system. Actually, maybe some kind of Debian thing, we want also nice to have services, and when I say that, it's more must-have services that everyone wants, like mail, a Java server, a web server, basic services. We also want, and that's not an option, secure protocols in order to, well, I won't I won't tell much about security, but we want secure protocols. And we want firewall gestion to open ports and close some. We want a multi-user, multi-domain, an advanced mail gestion, because we want to create accounts on our server for instance, my brother. And I want to have multiple domain names, so I want to have multiple emails, and we want some kind of configuration management. With a user-friendly interface, because I don't want to just administrate LDAP manually or something like that. And we want a simple way to, for developer to adapt applications to our solution, and a simple way to users, for users to install applications, that applications, and that new services potentially. We also want, it would be nice to have some kind of single sign-on in order to have one account for all applications, actually. And it would be cool to have a command line interface, you know. What? Yeah, for my brother. So, it's kind of quick, actually. I'm almost done. Okay, so let's admit that we already have all that, because there are free softwares that already do the job, actually. And let's admit we have all that. In that case, I ask you, guys, why not hosting yourself? I mean, well, you know host. Yeah, that comes from here. And we have such great services, such great applications, which I don't list. Yeah. And we already have the possibility to create that platform. And the good thing is, we did. And we released a first version with that services in last summer, actually. And the good news is that we will release a second version in like few weeks. And we need your help for that. So I'm quite done. Actually, if you have, technical questions, you can ask it right now, because I didn't want it to just be long in technical explanations. But if you have questions about the solution, which is why you know host, actually, you can ask them right now. So yeah, I'm done. That's it.
Could you show the demo?
Show the demo. I can. I hope you won't hack my server, but
Just make sure to spell your password loud and clear.
yeah, of course I will. So, I will show you some kind of, yeah, I will show you the administration panel first, and then no, this is the applications, but okay, it's like 800, yeah, 800 by 6, so it's it will be a bit weird, I guess. So we have, yeah, this is the application side, which will be a bit nicer in the second version. Pourquoi je me plains? So we have a round cube for the webmail, and I will show you later how to install it. We have tiny RSS. Yeah, don't read my mail, please. Actually, I don't have yeah, test account. I should. Well, my RSS isn't. I mean, bonjour madame is quite, you know. And on cloud. Well, do I have internet? Yeah. Okay. Great. There's such great things in that server. Okay, so this is basically the application panel, and I will show you the admin site. Well, I have like yep, that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this is basically the admin panel, which check system upgrade. Yo, my DNS configuration is bad. Okay. Yeah, so that is basically the iPad version because of the width. So you can manage users. You can manage users. I can see. We have mail aliases, change password, of course. Yep. We have a domain gestion, which is basically, really simple. Oops. We have I don't show you that much domains, but we have an application system, which is we have like 5 applications right now, but in the second version we plan to have a much more reliable application system. So we plan to have plenty more applications. And actually, if I want to just install JPEGs, for example, it's like one-click uninstall. That's great, and one-click install. So the second version is based on Debian WITC.
10 minutes left.
10 minutes, okay. Well, I will take the next question, actually. If, yeah. Actually, it was the slide. Yeah, what was the software architecture of where you know host? It was this slide. Okay. Was this slide? Actually, we use in the second version and in the first, of course, we use Apache, MySQL, of course, PHP, PHP Ruby for the web applications. We use LDAP, OpenLDAP, as a backend for users. Lemon LDAP as a single sign-on based on LDAP that authenticates web applications. We have postfix, DevCots, and antivirus. Yeah, for the mail. EJabode for the Java server. Bind for the domain names. Fade to ban with the firewall gestion, and UPnP also for the firewall auto open ports and and closed. Does that answer your question? Okay.
Any other questions? Maybe I can ask one. What's the difference with the stock Debian installation, where you apt-get install all of this? What have you done? You developed a web interface. From the installation point of view, what did you add?
Yeah, actually we add two things. The first is that we have a post-installation script that configure that install with Debian dependencies all their services and configure it in around LDAP actually. So postfix, all the services are configured around OpenLDAP, and that's why one account. When I make the account Alexi with one password, I have all my services up and running with my login Alexi at mydomain.org, and it's the same thing for the web application accounts. So we did, to answer your question, we did this script of post installation and a kind of a sexy interface in order to manage all that easily.
Could I possibly convert an existing Debian installation to Unicode?
An existing Debian installation. You could. It's a tip is to install the script. There is a script for Debian existing systems, but if you have any of this service already configured, it will erase the configuration. So yeah, but it is possible. Right now, the first version is on Squeeze, and the next one, in a few weeks, will be on Witzy. I don't see, but
yeah, that answers my second question. Where can I get it?
Yeah, of
Okay,
course. It's on whyyouknowhost.org, of course. And if you want to, well, if you have questions, if you want to contribute, we have many ways to contribute. You can just translate, you can test, you can develop, of course. You can donate, but it's all on whyyouknowhost.org. And we are really active on this channel. It's a Jabber channel, Jabber chat room. So if you want to come on.
Okay, but the question I wanted to ask first, is this targeted as a home server, or can I install it on a vServer or root server in a cloud somewhere?
Both. I mean, you can install it on a server runter. If you have a server rented in, I mean, OVH or some, I don't know any server renter, but if you already have a server that is not at your home, you can install it easily, but it's also provide a solution for home server for a home server, sorry. They both are possible because it's based on Debian. But of course, if there's a lot of different problems to consider when you want to install a server at home. Yeah, you have to. Well, I don't enter into details, but you have to have a good internet supplier and so on. Yeah, PNP. You have yeah. Some. Yeah, it is. But actually, we already translate it in French and English, and yeah, but it could be possible to translate it in Brazilian or something. What? Sorry. What about backups? We plan in the second version only to have a kind of way of backup. This is not the case in first version, and that's a really, yeah, that's an issue actually. But yeah, we plan to have one in the second version. It will be like a network and local backup first of all, and yeah, that's it.
What's the process to package or install new apps?
So in the first version is quite complicated because you have to make packages, Debian packages. In the second one, we will base the application system on Git. So if you have any web applications existing, you will just have to fill a manifest, which will be a manifest like Firefox OS web app manifest, is kind of stuff like that. And you will have to script your installation, for example, to initialize the MySQL database or something like that. And that will be all. We really want the application packaging to be easy because we will have some kind of an application portal in order to list all that. And yeah, we want we want the web application developers to do that job. Because in the first version, we packaged JPEG, SoundCloud, and OnCloud is still in 4 version because we didn't have the time to upgrade. So for the next release, we want OnCloud developers or OnCloud fans to package this for everyone in awareness.
The next talk is in 5 minutes, so I think we'll stop here. If there are any more questions,
if you are any more questions,
go see. Thank you.
Thank you.